activity. More powerful group chapter. We will only make an introductory study of them. An experienced manager would make two observations concerning attitudes, communications, and personal efficiency. First, he would observe that each quality tends to include part of the material of the other. Attitudes, for example, are, are created by the group's communication system, and the quality of communications will certainly tend to reveal group attitudes and carry the degree of individual efficiency will depend on the quality of the attitudes and communications. Secondly, the amount of material included in attitudes, communications, and individual efficiency is vast. In fact, these three subjects include all of our everyday human experiences. It is clear that just a large amount of information cannot be completely explained in a few pages, but in this chapter and the next three, you will find a discussion of obstacles created by the readers themselves and a series of recommendations which connect your own activities to each of these three important elements of group life. Sometimes managers of companies claim that everything is fine with their company. When that is not the truth, there may be serious problems that the manager does not care to admit, but he hides these problems by saying things like, "We are all one big happy family. My door is always opened, and my business is different." There is a connection between the three statements and the area, areas, three areas of group performance. The question is, why doable and successful leaders feel it necessary to fool themselves with just statements? It is an important question, and unless leaders are willing to examine their feelings about attitudes, communications, and individual efficiency, their efforts to improve in these three areas will be largely waste. The own story of the happy family. The director of a company may describe his assistants and workers as one happy family, and in ever his self-satisfied assurance may lead to trouble. It is like a cover that is placed too tightly on a boiling pot. The pot may be in danger of exploding. There are happy families, but in the life of most groups, With an appointed leader, there are always some problems. Support for a leader and obedience to him are certainly fine. However, the main relationship between you and your subordinates must be realistic. Only then will it be practical on the job. The leader may be very businesses like in his dealings with his subordinates. After work, however, he may be more friendly and sociable with them. The old story of one happy family tends to create it for values. It is the wishful thinking of a fatherly type of autocratic leadership to believe that the feeling between superior and subordinate can remain the same during and after work. The feeling within the group may be similar to that of a happy family, but the life of a business group, unlike that of a family, must frequently concern itself more with accomplishment than with the contentment. The manager who believes in the happy family theory should ask himself these questions. How well do my people obey orders? How eagerly, eagerly, eagerly do they cooperate with my request? How successful are they in completing tasks on their own initiative? Initiative. These questions reveal the weaknesses of the happy family theory. They also offer examples of three basic reactions: obedience, cooperation, initiative. Initiative. Your subordinates may have toward your leadership. If the answers to these questions are favorable, the leader may indeed be correct in his statement about the happy family. If they are not, the contents of chapter 12, How to Form Attitudes, is recommended for his considerations.